One Piece, is CP0 a genuine threat to the Straw Hat Pirates? CP0 is heading to the future island of Egghead to assassinate the Straw Hat Pirates' new friend, Dr. Vegapunk. However, not many fans are worried about this. The consensus is that CP0 shouldn't be able to challenge the Straw Hat Pirates at their current level of power. However, some believe that CP0 is being severely underestimated. Not only are their members probably stronger than anyone realizes, but their objective is something that doesn't involve challenging the Straw Hats directly. If the Straw Hats aren't careful, they could end up losing in a way they aren't prepared for. Their ranks include the likes of Rob, Lucy and Kaku. They're now presumably the strongest members of CP0. However, Luffy and his friends beat Lucy, Kaku, and the rest of CP9 years ago in an ice lobby. If they did it once, they can certainly do it again. On top of this, the Straw Hat Pirates as a whole have gotten much stronger since their fight with CP9. They've received all sorts of power-ups. This is to say nothing of how they recently defeated an Emperor-level pirate crew. However strong CP0 is, there should be no way for them to reasonably overcome this power gap. As for whether CP0 is strong, it's hard to say. Lucy's greatest feats since last time are challenging the likes of Sabo and Sanji. Not only were both of those fights off-screen, but they were featured in non-canon One Piece movies. Even if these can be taken as signs of how strong he's gotten, it doesn't amount to much. Besides this, however, the combat capabilities of the rest of CP0 are largely unknown. Kaku is probably second only to Lucy, as he was in a nice lobby, but since Lucy's current power is difficult to gauge, so is his. Stussy doesn't seem like she'd be all that strong, but she probably has a devil fruit ability that makes her difficult to deal with. There's also the Bartholomew Kuma Seraph they have with them. The Seraphim have proven to be troublesome even for the Straw Hats, so perhaps there is something to be worried about. Besides these four, there may be other CP0 members coming to the island that the audience doesn't know about yet, like the other former CP9 members. If they're all strong enough to challenge the Straw Hats, then the whole Egghead arc could easily turn into a rebranded Anai's Lobby arc. It's also important to remember that CP0's objective is to assassinate Vegapunk. The Doctor also made a request of Luffy to take him off of Egghead in Chapter 1067, Punk Records. This is presumably to avoid his grim fate. CP0 will probably shoot to kill the Straw Hats if they get in their way, but their prime target is the Doctor. The Straw Hats are capable fighters, but there are no guarantees for Vegapunk. If it was a straight fight, the Straw Hats would probably win. However, this new escort mission could create a handicap for them. They would have to fight off CP0 while preventing them from killing Vegapunk. This includes his main Stella body, his 6 satellites, and his giant brain housed in Punk Records. Not only does this make the fighting more challenging on the Straw Hats' part, but if something happens to Vegapunk, it will essentially be a loss for them. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.